So today I'm out for the day, and as you can see, the 30-minute Stairmaster has made me steam. So that probably means that I smell as well, so little treat for Amy. Amy's got a posing workshop in Birmingham, so we knew we had to leave fairly early, so it meant setting my alarm, Stairmaster, and doing the food prep before we go. Where there's a will, there's a way. It's more trying to show that if you want something, you can do it. Oh, I was out for the day, therefore everything had to go to shit, which is very, very common amongst some of my clients, and I'm sure coaches watching this as well will be able to relate. A family event, social event, work, stress, party, whatever comes up, everything goes out the window. Oh, I couldn't because. You could, you just made a choice not to. There is a difference. Getting in shape doesn't happen by accident. You've got to consciously and purposely take the necessary steps in order to do that. Anyway, back for food prep. Yeah, you look sexy, mate, don't worry. So today it's chest and delts for me in Emporium Gym. And one of the benefits of coming down this way, you're closer to one of my clients who is doing a posing seminar today. 3 weeks out from his first ever show. It's the first time I've seen him since we actually began working together. So we saw each other right at the beginning. We did a mini surplus / bulk. Then we went into prep from January the 1st, and now we are 3 weeks out. So we're gonna have a little one, potentially a few tweaks in his posing, although his posing is very, very good. But anyway, over to Frazer. I do feel a bit bad. I put him on the spot, without a pump or anything, but I want to try and be as honest as possible and give an accurate representation of exactly where we're at right now. As I say, Frazer's very, very good at posing. For a first timer, you probably wouldn't even be able to tell. But I think there just could be a few tweaks potentially, so I'm just gonna have a little look over now.
Guys, first time doing all of this. I've been training now for maybe just under a decade. It's always been the plan to do a show, and until my wife booked Ryan without my knowledge, and looking at doing it anyway, I finally had the push to go in that direction. The beginning was easy. When we started in November, you know what I mean? I turned 30 and he's like, here you go, have a copious amount of food, eat, train hard, and everything was on the up, and it was great. And then out of nowhere, you know, we get 8 weeks in, and it's the 1st of January, and the calories drop, and then that was it. Week by week, it's a little bit harder, more mentally than physically. If anybody tells you that it's easy, they're lying. They're genuinely lying.
And do you know what the good news is, bro?
What?
It's gonna get harder as well.
You're in a position to do it. It's a great experience. You learn a lot about your body and how far you can push yourself mentally and physically. Yeah, just be ready for it, because the grind is real.
And how have you found being coached as well?
Oh, it's a godsend. Without trying to sound overconfident, I probably could have got myself to the point of maybe 4 weeks ago by myself. I could have got into good shape, just from experience over time and my overall understanding about nutrition and training. But I would have relapsed. I would have fallen short because I had no accountability and I had no one in the background that would have been like, no, you can't do that, or no, Frazer, don't miss that meal, or when I'm having a really shit day at work, I had a terrible night's sleep, and I send a voice note to Ryan, and I'm like, mate, I don't want to do it today. I'm not feeling it. Just having that other person in the background to push you and motivate you and take away all accountability. I just get given the plan and I get to implement it, so I can just solely focus on every other aspect of what I need to do to get myself to that goal. Having a coach takes a massive weight off your shoulders.
Where'd you get off? I'm putting him on the spot here.
Yeah,
Amy, meet Frazer. Frazer, meet Amy. It's just as he meets you, he's going to strip off in his panties. Lucky girl. I'll speak fast. All right, today we have got a pool session joined by Craig Madden, aka
The Blade.
The Blade. So Craig and I, we've been friends now we started speaking maybe 4 or 5 years ago. When I moved up north, we hooked up for a few sessions, and it turns out we are fucking similar across the board on most subjects. So sparked up a friendship. Craig does exactly the same job as me as well. So even on the journey here, we've been discussing the trials and tribulations of our jobs and the annoyances, the good, the bad, the ugly, everything. I'm going to pass over to Craig. I want to get him to introduce himself, about his bodybuilding experiences, his titles, a bit about his job, and yeah.
Yeah, so I'm Craig Madden. You'll find me at Blade Online Coaching on Instagram. We're both struggling to fit in this Honda Civic, as we're both quite large. I competed last year. I did 4 shows. I competed with PCA and IBFA, so no competing for me this year. Next year we're going to try 2 bros. Ryan is actually 3-4 weeks into prep now.
4 weeks into prep.
4 weeks into prep. I'm currently in off season. A bit of a difference with regards to physique. Ryan will probably be a bit flat. I'll probably be quite full.
True.
Strength wise, probably quite similar, especially on back.
Competing history.
I first competed in 2014 with UK BFF. I also competed in 2015 again with UK BFF. 15, I went to the British finals. Didn't actually place. 2017, moved up to class 1 tall bodybuilding. Competed with IBFA and PCA, a lot of second places. It wasn't until 2019 where I actually started placing first and winning overalls. I did with PCA and IBFA, where I'm actually now the current IBFA British overall champion.
Woo! Got a workout with me today. We keep saying about like competing with each other, like trying to get on stage. Obviously we're in the same category as well, so hopefully we get to do it, but until then we're gonna have to settle for just training sessions. So anyway,
2023 is when you'll probably see me and Ryan on stage, whether it be 2 bros or PCA. We'll hit the stage together at some point.
And you know it's gonna be a shame because he's a good friend of mine, and to have to beat him, it's good. So I might have to eat my words.
Yeah, as much as we are very similar, I think our physiques are quite different in the way we're structured.
Yeah.
Ryan's quite wide at the top. I'm quite shallow on the waist, and obviously I have quite good lines. And Ryan's very strong from the back as well. People are going to struggle to beat Ryan from the back, if I'm honest. Not seeing a back as good as his in amateur bodybuilding, to be fair. And it's why I see a lot of people out there always want to do a pose down with him, and they want to turn to the back. Lights out, nobody's going to beat Ryan from the back.
The video just before this was literally that. A guy literally approached me.
Exactly.
And it's like mad. Yeah. But anyway, so pool session.
Yep.
Let's get it going.